Hello, welcome to Speaks, Tarot Speaks. This is the messages for Leo for the month of February 2021. Self-check, self-love, self-awareness. This is not about your mama, your daddy, your uncle, your cousin, or your boyfriend or your girlfriend, or none of that other things. This is about the self. And we're going to look at your thoughts, your communication, your heart space, what's coming towards you, what's holding you back, what's pushing you forward, and the outcome. So, with unconditional love and guidance, what's the message for Leo? Leo, please. I see my parents as tiny children who need love. See my parents as tiny children who need love. What's your thoughts? Communication, please. What's the communication for Leo? All my relationships are harmonious. Harmonious. In the heart space of Leo for the month of February 2021, the end of February 2021. I experience love everywhere I go. Hit the light real quick. It'll look dark. What's driving you forward? I open new doors to life. What's holding you back? I'm opening those doors. Freedom is my divine right. What's coming towards Leo in the month of February 2021? Too many cards. What's coming towards Leo, please? I prosper wherever I turn. And the outcome. I claim my power and I lovingly create my own reality. The bottom of the deck. I deserve the best and I accept the best now. I deserve the best and I accept the best now. So, in your thoughts you have, I see my parents, tiny children who need love. I have compassion for my parents' childhoods. I know now that I chose them because they were perfect for what I had to learn. I forgive them and set them free, and I set myself free. So, in your thoughts, freedom from any childhood issues, cutting yourself loose mentally from any childhood hang-ups, things you've learned from your parents, things you've learned from your grandparents, knowing that you are free to create your own or manifest your own reality. It doesn't have to be the way your parents' situation was. It doesn't have to be anything like that. Any of those old mindsets, you're free from those. You can be, but you have to learn to forgive and release and set that situation free. Yeah, we have the Eight of Wands. It's going to move forward quickly. So you're going to receive some downloads, some messages, maybe even messages from your parents that help clarify some things for you in terms of, who you are, where you come from, or, why you are the way that you are. You may have some conversations with some people Like I said, this is about self-love, self-care, self-awareness. So you may be even evaluating what you've been taught as a child during this time, and it's helping to push you forward and take action in certain situations in a certain way. And you may realize that those actions that you took previously or that you intend to take, you're going to have to tweak some of those in order to make things move forward more swiftly, because some of those belief systems have to come down. All my relationships are harmonious. This is in your um, communication sector. When we create harmony in our minds and hearts, we will find it in our lives. The inner creates the outer always. So whatever it is your thought processes is, that whatever your emotions are, um, they are going to be revealed in the way you speak, the people you connect with, how you go about doing and saying things, how you're communicating with yourself, how you're talking to yourself. Because I said this is a self-care reading, so, or self-check. So this is about you checking. Okay, this is about you checking those thoughts as they come in, making sure they are not negative, canceling out negative thoughts with positive thoughts. And let's see what's coming in terms of your communication. We have Two of Rods, taking definitive action forward after creating some sort of foundation. So like I said before, whatever foundation you were raised in, even, that's helping to move you forward when it comes to what actions to take next. Knowing that your inner is going to be reflected in your outer world by what you say, what you do, and who you connect with. Create the harmony within yourself so that you have definitive action moving forward, and you can move forward without any hangups regarding, you know, any heartbreak or situations that may have been painful in the past, and moving past those energies, knowing that everything that you feel on the inside is going to be created outside of yourself, mentally, emotionally, physically. You're going to be reflecting what it is you truly feel through your words in your heart space. I experience love wherever I go. Love is everywhere, and I am loving and lovable. Loving people fill my life, and I find myself easily expressing love to others. So, once you come to grips with and come to clarity about what hinders you mentally when it comes to your upbringing, you'll be able to move forward. So let's see what this card is about. Love is everywhere. Love is inside of you. It must start with you in order for you to permeate it in your relationships, your environment, and the things that you're investing your time, effort, and energy into. Let's see. Page of Cups. This is about apologies, offers, offering your self-love, self-love, developing that within yourself, doing the things that you love, taking action on the things that you love, the people that you love, with the people that you love, in order to gain emotional fulfillment. You may even receive an apology that helps push you forward. Apologize to yourself. Forgive yourself for any mishaps or any choices you may have made. Knowing you deserve the best, and you may not have always given yourself the best, but now that you know you deserve the best, now that you know what you deserve, it's time for you to go after that. So as you can have this emotional fulfillment and be able to express love to others and feel loved as well. And you may receive messages from other people that allow you to feel that way when you weren't sure, or if you weren't sure how people felt. You're going to gain some sort of knowledge or start to acknowledge your true feelings to yourself about, the love you're receiving and the love that you are imparting into yourself. So are you taking care of yourself? Are you pampering yourself? Are you buying new things for yourself, and investing in yourself, investing in your own business, investing in how you look and how you feel, taking classes, doing things that's fulfilling and emotionally fulfilling for you, even if it's brand new, taking a new step forward. So let's see what's pushing you forward. I open new doors to life. I rejoice in what I have, and I know that fresh new experiences are always ahead. I greet the new with open arms. I trust life will be wonderful, or to be wonderful. So this is about you having the courage to know that no matter what happens moving forward, there's going to be a positive outcome for yourself. By engaging, like I said, in fresh new energy, whether this is taking a class, starting a new business, taking action on, the things that make you happy is what this talks about. Yeah, Ace of Cups. Things that make you feel emotionally fulfilled. That's what's driving you right now. What's pushing you forward is emotional fulfillment. You want to be happy. You want to be emotionally fulfilled within yourself so that when you go out into the world and offer your love to others, they will reciprocate the same love that you are filling yourself with. And you'll be able to notice when something isn't as fulfilling as what you're giving yourself. What's holding you back? Freedom is my divine right, knowing you have the freedom to go in any direction. I am free to think wonderful thoughts. I move beyond past limitations from your upbringing, from your family, past limitations into freedom. I am now becoming all that I am created to be. And this is a affirmation you need to have if you don't have it. It's time for you to look past those old mindsets, the old way of feeling about yourself, an old way of looking at yourself or your situation. Be grateful for the things that you have and know that love is everywhere. The fact that you woke up this morning, the fact that you can eat, drink, pay your bills, or, go to work or get up and do certain things. You are free to think wonderful thoughts. Yeah, going within in order to reflect on the good things that are, the positive things that are happening, the positive things that can happen going forward. You need to release all negativity so that you can have emotional fulfillment. This is a good reading. You're going to get the downloads, the messages, so you can take certain actions, communicate to certain people. Certain people may communicate with you, and it's going to incite some sort of emotional reaction out of you, and you're going to see the changes within yourself as well. If you changed your mindset, you'll know you changed your mindset. In situations where you may, somebody may push your buttons. You may be working on not reacting or acting the way you used to. This is you reflecting on your ability to see things from a different perspective, to see things clearly, to see people for who they truly are, and to put your big girl panties on and be the bigger person in situations and move forward. So let's see what's coming towards you. I now see opportunities for abundance everywhere. I am blessed and prospered. That's what's coming towards you as you release those old mindsets, those old family values, and gain new ones for yourself. Create a new outlook for yourself, a new reality. With that, we have the Nine of Cups. Yes. With this newfound self-love, this brings emotional fulfillment. You receive the downloads necessary to move forward and forgive yourself for all the turmoil you may have experienced in the past, for reacting in those certain ways, or for talking to those people you probably shouldn't have been dealing with in the first place, or whatever the situation. This is about you going within and changing some things about yourself in order to be a happier individual on a daily basis. I deserve the best, and I accept the best now. I am mentally and emotionally equipped to enjoy a prosperous and loving life. It is my birthright to deserve all good. I claim my good. Claiming your happiness now. No matter what position you stand in currently. You may be tired of a situation, you may be burdened, but this is about an end of a cycle of thinking, of feeling, of being, having emotional fulfillment, seeing yourself in a new way, offering yourself love in a new way by releasing old energies mentally. When it comes to your upbringing, your parents, appreciating your parents for who they were, knowing that whatever they were going through and you watched, it taught you something about yourself, about the world around you, about relationships. And that's going to bring in emotional fulfillment. What's the outcome? I claim my own power and I lovingly create my own reality. I ask for more understanding so that I may knowingly and lovingly shape my world and my experiences. Asking for more understanding. You may even have to go within yourself to understand the situation or the people in the situation for what they truly were or are. You even may have to make some apologies yourself in order to move forward and be happy. To free yourself from the burden of guilt. Or someone else needs to do that. And that frees both of you from the situation. So you no longer ruminate, is that a word? You no longer go over and over in your head about, what happened, how it happened, and why things didn't work a certain way. Have that conversation with yourself. How do you want to show up in the world? Ask God to help you understand what directions to take. And like I said, the information is going to come in. You're going to receive the answers you want with the Eight of Wands being here. And it's going to push you forward with the Two of Wands. And there may be some sort of an apology that you need to give to yourself or some forgiveness that you need to have in order to have emotional fulfillment. Clear out those old emotions. Recognize when your emotions are being riled up, when people are pushing your buttons. And reflect on what it is you're going to say before you say it. It's a reaction sometimes when we lash out at other people. Instead of thinking about it and then responding, you're being asked to think first, then respond. Calm your emotions. Realize that everyone has, their own perspective, and even your perspective needs to be valued. With that, we have the Page of Pentacles, new opportunities for growth. This card says, ask for more understanding and it will be given. Asking it will be given unto you is what I'm getting with that. This is about you developing a better relationship with yourself. A better connection. Making choices that are better for you, that bring emotional fulfillment and happiness. Knowing you are blessed everywhere you go. Knowing you are blessed on your own, individually. Having stability. We have the Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Hold it right. You have the Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I am mentally and emotionally equipped to enjoy a prosperous and loving life. It is my birthright, and I deserve all good. I claim my good. Claiming your stability, claiming your new connection, claiming those opportunities that come through. You're going to get intuitive nudges about those opportunities, whether they'll be emotionally fulfilling or not, whether you should move forward or not. This is a pretty good reading. I feel like there may be a situation that comes in that changes your mind and pushes you forward. It may seem like a burden at first, but it turns out to be emotionally fulfilling. It brings in new opportunities, a new opportunity for relationship, connection, meeting your soul tribe, having you reflect on who you used to be, who you want to be. Now let's grab some cards for advice. What's the advice for this message? It's a good message. It's just that you're changing your childhood, the things that you've learned from your childhood, and you're just tweaking them a bit. You're changing the way you see yourself. You're changing the way you see the people around you or situations around you in order to create a more stable environment. Your actions are going to become more stable. You're going to know, what jobs to take, what moves to make. Space. I have all the space that I need to flourish, grow, and express myself. I take up space in all areas of my life. The space around me is clear, and I continue to cleanse and make sacred my space, cleaning up the old thought patterns, cleaning up them old emotions, cleaning up them past relationship situations, those heartbreaks and betrayals, those family situations being cleaned up and put back together so you can have the Ten of Cups. Nine of Cups and the Ace of Cups is Ten of Cups, which creates a new opportunity for love, new opportunity to move forward and have happiness and emotional fulfillment, bringing in those apologies to yourself and other people, apologizing even, because they see the change in you. You're going to begin to reflect on the way you used to be and what you used to do. It's going to create a sense of freedom because you know you're not the same person that you used to be. Yes, I got freedom in my hand. Freedom. I release all tears, sadness, and attachment to closing up and playing small. I release all tears, sadness, and attachment to closing up and playing small in order to allow my throat to open fully. I open my throat and allow myself to breathe, sing, laugh, and cry. My voice is an instrument through which I heal myself and others. Like I said, those apologies, those connections, there's going to be some messages that you receive to help push you forward. Freedom. The space to be free to be who you are, to take on those opportunities, to have happiness, to have stability, to enjoy a prosperous life. So the only thing you need to release, like I said before, is those past childhood situations, those people, places, things from your childhood. Reflect on those, how they affected you, how they changed the way how they changed the way you speak, how they changed the way you look at life and people and relationships. And it's time for you to reflect on that so that you can move forward. Cancel out those negative thoughts and have the freedom. Heal yourself. You have all the space and opportunity to heal yourself, to connect with those people you need to connect with in order to heal those situations. And like I said, forgiving those people isn't about those people. It's about releasing yourself from any hang-ups or guilt that there may be in regards to situations. But new opportunities are coming in order to prepare for them. You're going to have to do some evaluating. But emotional fulfillment, the things that fulfill you emotionally, that's what's going to push you forward. Just the things that fulfill you emotionally. All that other stuff has to go. If it's not going to prosper you, and you know now it's your birthright to prosper, to have all the good things, to have all good things. I deserve the best, and I accept the best now. Be flexible. Minds change, people change, you change. And if you haven't, maybe you should consider it. So, I hope these messages were helpful to you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Comment below. Like, what was I going to say? Check your sun, moon, and your rising sign. And until next time.